Why is it that so many incredibly smart, hardworking people just stay completely broke? Seriously, what if the financial rules we were all taught were actually designed to keep us struggling? Today, we are unpacking an absolutely incredible journey. We're talking about a transformation from a guy sleeping on his sister's couch in 2008 with zero skills to building a multi-million-dollar business and living a life of total financial freedom. We're going to break down the exact 5 secrets that made it happen. But hey, before we jump in, please like and subscribe for more informative explainers and drop a comment below with your next idea for a topic. Let's get started.
Okay, let's dive into this transformational roadmap. We'll be covering the money belief problem, how to stop trading time, multiplying your income streams, the power of proximity, generosity, and abundance, and we'll wrap up with a 30-day wealth challenge.
Secret number 1, the money belief problem. Rewiring your financial programming.
The foundational secret you absolutely have to grasp here is that your outer financial results are always a direct reflection of your inner, deeply conditioned beliefs about money. Seriously, I want you to ask yourself right now and be totally honest. Do you feel guilty when you spend money? When you check your bank account and see that number going down, do you have an actual physical or chemical reaction? Does your stomach drop? Do you get anxious? Most financial advice completely skips this part. But if you grew up hearing things like money doesn't grow on trees or rich people are greedy, well, that became your subconscious programming. If you constantly push against abundance because you subconsciously think wanting money makes you a bad person, you will literally self-sabotage every single opportunity that comes your way.
It comes down to this. You don't have a money problem, you have a belief problem. The author of our source material experienced this firsthand. Back in 2008, he was this scared, insecure young man sleeping on his sister's couch. The economy was crashing, he had no college degree at the time, his sports dreams were totally crushed, and he truly believed he was destined to be broke forever. But then he realized that beliefs can actually be changed. And if an insecure kid with zero skills can change his financial programming, you absolutely can too.
Secret number 2, stop trading time. Moving beyond the finite hustle.
This brings us to a really vivid turning point in the source material. So the author spent 6 months obsessively learning how to optimize LinkedIn profiles back when the platform was just starting to really gain traction. He began helping people for free, just trying to be useful, you know? Then, one day, someone wrote him a $100 check for his help. It completely blew his mind. He realized he could actually charge for this skill. So he started charging more, $150, $200, $300. But then he hit a wall. He realized there are only 24 hours in a day. You simply cannot hustle your way to millions if every single dollar requires your direct time and physical presence.
And this brilliantly illustrates the exact difference between 2 major financial paradigms. Active income means trading your time for money. You are strictly capped by those 24 hours, and it requires this exhausting, finite hustle that can honestly ruin your health and your sleep. But the secret of the wealthy? That's leveraged income. It's about building systems that generate value while you sleep. Whether it's a massive podcast that plays 24/7 across the globe, an automated business, or writing a book, the goal is to shift from earning with your hands to earning with your mind. That is how you achieve infinite scalability.
Which brings us to secret number 3, multiply your income streams. The danger of the single paycheck.
One income stream is a financial emergency. See, the ordinary mind thinks in terms of paychecks to spend, but the wealthy mind thinks in streams to invest. But listen up, because there is a massive caveat here that our source strongly emphasizes. He warns against the extreme burnout of trying to build 17 streams of income all at once from scratch. If you try to do that, you'll be the one fulfilling every single product and doing all the customer service until you are totally exhausted. Instead, you need one main engine, a primary focus that you build as high as you possibly can, which then funds all the rest of your streams.
Let's move to and see how this builds. Once your main engine of earned income is firing, here is exactly where the wealthy funnel that money to ensure it works for them. You've got investment income, like index funds or stocks, royalty income from intellectual property, rental income from physical properties, and digital income from online courses or communities. The play is to take the money you bring in from your main engine and strategically funnel it into these vehicles for long-term, passive wealth.
All right, secret number 4. The power of proximity. Change your room, change your life.
The author actually attributes nearly 80% of his wealth to this single concept. To understand why, let's look at this incredibly gritty reality from back in 2008. The author had almost no money, but he knew for a fact he needed to get around successful people. So he bought a $55 Greyhound bus ticket to a networking event in Philadelphia and booked a super cheap $17 a night hostel. He comes back to the hostel at 3 a.m. after networking, only to find puke all over the floors, the sinks, and even on his bunk bed. It was a complete nightmare. He was totally broke, staying in terrible conditions, and was easily the least successful person at that conference. But he did it just to learn. He went just to get into the room.
So the crucial point is proximity is the strategy. You absolutely must have the courage to be the dumbest person in the room. Why? Because the absolute fastest way to change your financial life is to change what feels normal to you. If everyone around you plays it safe, well, playing it safe becomes your ceiling. But when you force yourself into rooms where people casually talk about big investments, massive scale, and major giving, your brain literally recalibrates its baseline for what is financially normal.
Secret number 5, generosity and abundance, the most underrated wealth strategy.
Now, I know this feels completely counterintuitive, like how on earth do you give when you're struggling just to survive on credit cards? Well, consider this example, the Pencil of Promise. The author shares this amazing story of his friend Adam Braun, who was backpacking through developing nations and asked a village child what he wanted most in the world. The child didn't ask for money, he just wanted a single pencil so he could learn to read and write. Adam gave him that pencil, and the child's eyes just lit up. That single act of generosity sparked a movement that has now built over 500 schools around the world.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast in energy and business strategy here. The scarcity mindset grips money tightly, believing if I give, I have less, which just leads to fear, lack of joy, and isolation. Conversely, the abundance mindset gives freely, whether it's your time, your knowledge, or your resources, with the foundational belief that abundance expands when it's shared. Generosity isn't just some nice moral virtue. It builds immense trust, loyalty, and community. It is quite literally an energetic gateway to wealth.
And finally, Section 6, 30-Day Wealth Challenge, your actionable roadmap to financial freedom.
I want to vigorously challenge you right now. Seriously, don't wait for tomorrow. Grab a journal, open the Notes app on your phone, and commit to these 4 specific steps over the next 30 days. 1. Audit your money beliefs. Write down every single negative thought you have about money and ask yourself, who taught you that? 2. Audit your income. Track exactly where your time is going. 3. Invest in a new skill. Buy a book, take a course, learn something today that will pay dividends in the future. And 4. Lead with generosity. Share your knowledge or time without expecting a single thing in return. You can break the cycle of scarcity right now if you actually take action.
So, I'm going to leave you with this really provocative thought. What room does your future self need you to step into today? Abundance is out there waiting for you, but you have to be willing to open the door, get a little uncomfortable, and do the work. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe for more informative explainers, and be sure to drop a comment below with an idea for our next topic. See you next time.